It's happening again. And it just feels like it's part two of something that shouldn't even be a current conversation. We'll get onto that in a minute, but welcome back to the channel. As ever, if you're new here, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody that showed me love over the last month or so. I finally hit 300 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. And many more videos and content is coming your way with a lot of creators that I'm including to get involved in the next in the coming months or so. But we're here to talk about football. We're here to talk about the game that we just witnessed. I know Real Madrid have just knocked Manchester City out of the Champions League. That's a different conversation. We're here to talk title race. We're here to talk Liverpool, and we're here to talk how Liverpool have dropped points yet again when they are currently in a position of complete control. 2-2 at Villa, and it's one of those games which is never going to be easy. You know, Villa Park is rocking. Villa Park under the lights is always a difficult game for Liverpool. Drawn their last season, and we've had some results there which have not been very good. Under Klopp as well, we lost 7-2 there in the league. So as you can see, it is a hard place to go. They're a Champions League side. They've beaten Bayern Munich. They've drawn Juventus. They've just beaten Tottenham there. United weren't able to win there. It's a very tricky ground to go to, and Liverpool unfortunately weren't able to, get the 3 points in this occasion. And we have now played a game more than Arsenal. We have now played an extra game compared to everybody else, because this was a rescheduled fixture for Liverpool's involvement in the Carabao Cup final in March. So it was an opportunity for Liverpool to get to 10 points. The lead is now 8, which is 2 less than 10, but it's now a game more played than Arsenal. Now, if Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest, they will cut the gap to Liverpool, but Liverpool also play Newcastle on the same day. But Liverpool have now a game in hand for the foreseeable future, until something comes around for that. But generally speaking, I can't really complain about the first half, especially the first 20 minutes. There's a load of pressure from Liverpool. What I will complain about is the goals. It's just scrappy. It's just bad defending. It's just not needed. And Tielemans should not be scoring a goal like that in Liverpool's box, especially when you've got the command ability of Virgil van Dijk and Ibu Konate in there. Liverpool should not be conceding goals like that to Aston Villa, especially to Yuri Tielemans, who was fabulous. John McGinn, fabulous. Jacob Ramsey was also good when he came on. Morgan Rogers, fabulous. They looked better in midfield, but that goal specifically, Liverpool should be doing a lot better to clear the lines there. The second goal, Ollie Watkins, the movement is just world class. And it wasn't great defending again, but you have to also commend the striker to pick up that area in the box and, move around and get in the space between, the little pocket in the box and head it in. And it's a really good goal. And Ollie Watkins got a very good record against Liverpool, and he's continued that today. We did, and the funny thing about this is we give Liverpool so much credit for picking up points from losing positions, from picking up points when we're not playing well. We actually led 1-0 in this game, and we conceded 2 goals to Aston Villa. It's kind of reverse of what tends to happen with us. And second half, we put pressure on Villa, we hit the bar. But what I want to talk about in the first half, especially, the game would have been out of sight, is that Diogo Jota miss. Now, I can't obviously play the video or show you the picture for copyright reasons. But when you're in that position, a player of his ability in front of the goal, how he has hit the ball off target from that position is beyond me. It's beyond me, because he did fabulously to put it on a plate for Salah for the first goal. But how he has missed that is beyond me. That's 2-0, 2-1 at the time. That would have been 2-1 to Liverpool. And it actually could have been 2-0. I can't really remember, but it would have put us in front further. And that's where I look at the game, where you need to be, if you want to win a league title, if you want to go clear of your rivals that are in and around you, and Arsenal being the occasion, you need to be putting chances like that away, especially when you're a player of Jota's ability. And I've spoken about Diogo Jota, and I've spoken about his finishing ability, but a player like that should not be missing the chance, at least hit the target. But of course, we go into the second half. It's 2-1 to Aston Villa. Fine. We start the second half really well. Jota, the pressure's on. Jota hits the crossbar. And then obviously Alexander-Arnold obviously equalised, and he gets sub for Conor Bradley, and then Núñez comes on. Now, Darwin Núñez today, and again, I'm not going to shout, I'm not going to scream, because ultimately we do have an 8-point lead. And the title race is far from over. And I know I've said it many, many times that I don't think Arsenal have the capabilities to catch Liverpool, but I also couldn't have predicted that Liverpool would be able to drop these points at Villa Park, etc. And now we have to go to the Etihad. So for me, it's like, how has this, come about? How have Liverpool, done this? It's just one of those things where you have to like look at it for what it is. And Nunes had an opportunity where he obviously they make an error at the back. Villa, Nunes pounced, and Emi Martinez makes a brilliant slide tackle. Just kind of dink it over him, and then you've got to tap in either for yourself or Jones and Szoboszlai both running in. But the one that everybody is going to talk about is the Nunes chance and how he missed an open goal. The ball has come to him now. All he has to do is hit the target, and it's a goal. It's harder to hit the ball over than hit the ball on target, and he managed to blaze the ball over the bar, which cost Liverpool 0.89 XG in the match. Liverpool accumulated an XG, and expected goals, if anybody doesn't know what that is, of 3.15 compared to Aston Villa, where they accumulated 0.8. You can see the difference. Villa had 2 chances, took them, scruffy, but it came from Liverpool errors, which is why the expected goals are very, very low. Those chances of Jota and Nunes are so vital to, Liverpool drop points today. And I'm not gonna, commend the performance in any stretch of the imagination, but Liverpool did enough to win the match, and they weren't able to do so. I can accept the Goodison Park draw because we weren't good enough. The Wolverhampton Wanderers game, Liverpool also not good enough. But you have to look at it for what it is. Liverpool had big chances in this game to kill it off, and they weren't able to do so. And that's only on them. Only on them. And then Aston Villa put Liverpool under a siege in the last 15 minutes of the game. Rodgers had a chance. Daniel Mullen hit the post in the last minute. And there was just no urgency, nothing from Liverpool. And it's not good enough. And I think now you have to look at the last 3 performances, and you have to look at the performances, collectively, and think, what is going wrong? Yes, Liverpool have picked up, 3 against Villa, 1 against Everton, and 1 against 3 against Wolves, 1 against Villa, 1 against Everton. It's 5 points picked up out of a possible, 9. Dropped 4 points unnecessarily, Liverpool. And yes, you're going to tell me Goodison Park's a tough place to go, but we shouldn't be winning at Goodison. We should be winning at Villa Park. We're the best team in the world. We're top of the league. We finished top of the Champions League. We should be beating these teams, and you don't have a divine right in football to beat anybody, but at least show something. Show something. And it further highlights how badly Liverpool need a number 9. Now, Jota has his own problems, injuries, and I know he will come good eventually. But with Darwin, I don't want to, be that guy that shouts and screams about Darwin, but he is a number 9 that needs to be replaced in the summer, unfortunately. And I do, appreciate everything that he's done, his hard work, his abilities and stuff like that, how he's a problem for defenders, his pace, he always works hard. I think I said that before already. But today he didn't show any of that. And that is what I can't accept. I can't accept a player not showing the right body language, a player not showing the right desire. That's what I won't stand for. That's what it means to play for Liverpool Football Club. You can have bad games, but if you give 100%, I will clap you off, because at least you tried. And as human beings as well, in anything that we do, all we can do is try to our best of our ability. And we know he's not of quality for Liverpool standard, is what I'm saying. And that's not a knock to Nunes. It's not his fault he's here. But what can we really do? Salah again with 2 GA, goal and assist. Where would we be without him? And I have no words. I want to give some credible performances today, because there was players on that pitch that were pretty good. I thought Robertson had a decent game. I thought McAllister was really, really good. He was excellent. I think McAllister was Liverpool's best player. Although the midfield did get outrun as well. But I think that's more on Ryan Gravenberch. And he looks very, very leggy, and he looks in need of a rest. And that's all you can really say. Liverpool have played a lot of games. I'm not going to blame the fixture schedule on the players, because this happened last season as well to Liverpool. Injuries were the accumulation of that, but we managed to, coast through at the end, and it did cost us. But that's not Simicast, by the way. It cost us in terms of, the league title. Bad joke. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. I'm not happy, and I'm a very, very sore loser, so I'm trying to just speak as calm as I can. But Manchester City on the weekend, Liverpool will still have a game in hand after that game. So, no, Liverpool would have played a game more now, ironically. But dropping points like this is just not good enough. And if you're trying to win a league title, you need to be winning games like this. And that's just unfortunate. And Arsenal have got a real belief. And I'm sure a lot of Arsenal fans and Mikel Arteta sitting on the sofa would be looking at this, smiling at his TV, because Villa were good. Villa showed Liverpool something, and it just shows how incredible the Premier League teams are. That anyone can beat anyone, anyone can take points off anyone, and you can see how tight the league is in terms of the Champions League positions, and how Nottingham Forest have worked so hard to get where they are. You look at Man City's downfall; teams have been able to pick up points off them. It's just a very, very competitive Premier League, and I know I said the league title race is over, but maybe I'm having second thoughts, and that's the nature of football. But Liverpool go 8 points clear, albeit having played a game more than Arsenal. It's on to Manchester City on the weekend. We need to put this right, because those last 3 performances in the Premier League have not been good enough. And if you add 4, the Plymouth game, definitely not good enough. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. The next road is 500 subs. Can you help me? I'm sure you can. Liverpool drop points, and if you like seeing me upset and sad, this is the channel for you. See you next time, guys. And again, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with all your friends, because it helps me. Take care.